Another couple of minutes, my dear friends. We are going to start the session. We are going to learn, earn, and prosper where the trends are headed, where the markets are headed, how the markets probably could be around, and where we can see the markets to be going on. There is a lot of discussion in these markets. As it's a budget based session, we are going to understand the budgets. Hope you can see, hope my voice is audible. So you guys are interested to know where the markets are headed. Are you guys ready? Say yes in the chat box. In a powerful afternoon, my dear friends. Great, great. That's great. I can hear a lot of voices. Yes. Session with the Nifty analysis. Tomorrow is a special session for the markets. Hope the screen is visible to all of you. So what is happening with the Nifty? Nifty is trying to break out. The breakout zone has to be identified in the shorter term analysis. First we will do. Then we are going to conduct the next leg of analytics. So basically Nifty is broken out of the sloping trend line. It's a pure simple technical analysis. Then I'll get into the Elliott waves, my dear friends. So it's a pure technical analysis. Short term trend line is broken, but still we are not able to close above the VWAMP moving average. What we are using, the trend line is broken, but it is moving in gaps. So 25,440 above the bullishness would act for the Nifty. 25,440 above the bullish structure of the Nifty would hold upon. Then the trend would start for the Nifty. I would prefer 25,000 below. The major downfall would come. We can face the resistance in the Nifty near 25,440 to 540. These are the important points. 25,440 to 540 has to be decisively crossed. Then comes the 25,700 and 850 levels on the upside. So this is a general analytics what I am discussing about. Then I'll come about the Elliott waves. The structure of the Nifty is still a lower top, lower bottom is in place. 25,440 above the first stage confirmation, 540 above the second stage confirmation. Well, on the contrarian side, what will happen if the market breaks 25,200 decisively? Then the shorts would trigger in the market. Shorts would trigger, and the second stage of confirmation for the Nifty is 25,000 zones. So here we have defined a longer range. Option premiums are high. The range has been longer. 25,540 on the upside, 25,000 on the downside. That is the broader range. 25,200 to 440 is the 25,170. Let us say to 440 is the inside range. So are you guys clear with the range? The range what we have discussed with the Nifty, are you guys clear? Let us decode one by one where the trends are headed. Say yes in the chat box if you are clear with the range of the Nifty. So this is not a session on how to define. It will take lot of time. We have defined a range. I would explain more detailed way in some other session. We are going to get into there. So now the range has been defined. Clearly the plot has been done. Nifty has given a simple technical pattern. What we are seeing, if the pattern is kind of ascending triangle, 440 multiple times we have tested, 25,000 and 25,170 to 200 multiple times we have tested. So these are the bands where the markets is trading as of now. This is the picture of the Nifty. What needs to be done? If we break 25,200 to 180, then blindly go short on the Nifty for 24,980. If we break 25,440, buy the markets for the upper level targets. Downside, we are exactly in between now, somewhere at that point, 25,200 and 25,440. Now currently trading at 25,315. So that is the defined band for the Nifty. So what needs to be done? See, here also we are seeing the lower top, lower bottom. What is the weekly chart hinting? Weekly we have seen a range of 25. Last 2 weeks bigger ranges, 25,650 through 25,653 and 24,920. Let us see the calculator. 25,653 to 24,920. 733 points into zero point 0.8. 586 plus 24,920. So basically, I have taken the 80% of the bigger candle, 25,510, 506. The point is coming. If that is crossed, then the next leg of move can trigger the buying. That's what I said. 25,540 has to be crossed. 25,510 to 540 is the important to grab, and if it crosses, the strength of the previous bear candle will become redundant. The bear candle which is formed here, the candle theory accepts that. If that is taken out, we are making a bullish structure in the Nifty. Similarly, if we break this 25, let us see it in an opposite way. Let us see it in an opposite way. I'll give you the calculation. 25, okay, 733 into zero point 0.8 minus 25,653. So that comes around 25,060 to 70. Then the bearish structure would unfold. In fact, so 2 points are there defined, 25,200 and 25,060. These are the important points for bear grip. Mark, write it down. These are the key points what I am discussing. 25,200, 25,066 are the bands. 25,510 to 540 has to be crossed. So on the candle concept, on the price action concept, everything we have discussed. Let's be objective. Let's trade as the price says. But what happened on a monthly candle? Monthly we have seen a bearish reversal after a long time. January month has been bearish. If there is a continuation, then again I am going to take that calculation. 26,373 minus 24,920. 1,453 into 0.78 plus 25,490. Sorry, 24,920. So 26,000, the monthly candle, if it has to be negated, 26,000 has to be crossed, 26,000, 26,050. At least to gain the strength of the trend, 60%. That is 26,373 minus 24,920. 25,820 has to be crossed in the larger degree. 25,800 has to be crossed in the larger degree for the trend to be bullish on this one. Then we are heading much higher towards different zones. But the price action perspective we have discussed. And what is the pattern forming in the Nifty? Highly conducive pattern for me is 335. For me, it's very simple. Anybody might be confused here, but I am quite clear with this pattern. If anyone is confused, this is the Elliott wave perspective. From my perspective, there is a 70% chance Nifty might come to 23,000 or 21,000. Nifty may come to 23,000 or 21,000. 30% chance that we might hit the fresh highs. So this looks to be the structure for me for the Nifty 335 20,000. It might be very quick. This moves to be the structure for the Nifty. Maybe by April we might complete this structure in a very quick fashion, or it might extend. See, that is what I'm seeing in the Nifty to happen. We are witnessing a flat kind of a correction, irregular flat, which might even break these lows. That is my nasty prediction. Maybe 21 200. In that sense, 21 200 can be tested. See, everything is immersed in Nifty. That is the way we are handling the markets. This is where I am expecting Nifty to pause around 20,800 zones or 22,000 zones again repeatedly at the same point of time, or even how the 5 wave pans out, a 335 correction before the next leg of rise. But this is pure Elliott wave perspective. First, I have discussed the price action perspective of the Nifty, that 25,200 and 25,066 on the downside is broken. Continuation towards 24,300 or 23,500 can be there tomorrow itself. It can be very quick. Markets can be hasty for everyone. 24,300 can be tomorrow itself, or 24,000 can be tomorrow itself, as we saw the silver and gold fall. So that is what we are expecting if the third starts, or 25 510 to 540 crosses first leg of upside, at least for short term, and 25 820 above the next leg. We are going to negate these wave counts, and then we see the wave towards 20, basically 26 500, 26 900, 28,000 and 29,000 levels can be expected only in that case scenario. This is what the current market structure is hinting me. It is killing of stocks, and charts are hinting the same. So basically, once we break this point, 25 or 200 to 180, then as we have discussed, we have got all the points and the Nifty structure. Hope all of you are clear with the counts of the Nifty, what we have discussed. Any doubts you have on the Nifty structure for tomorrow? Once you understand the structure, then I'm going to discuss the trading plan for tomorrow. As it's a budget day, it would be a highly important day. What will happen in the markets tomorrow? It will be having some good lasting effect for few days to few months. Also, tomorrow is a full moon day. Full moon day, usually it's a trend reversal days. No moon or full moon are the reversal days. Last full moon, you can observe the markets have turned down bearish. If we have to turn positive, tomorrow would be an ideal opportunity. I am not a bear, but the charts, what it is saying, I am hinting similarly the silver and gold have fallen. That kind of a rise is very much important when we conclude. So, are you guys clear with the structure of the Nifty? What has been discussed, my dear friends? For tomorrow, what plan can be done? Are you guys clear? Say yes in the chat box, my dear friends, if you are clear with the Nifty. Great. We have discussed the structure of the Nifty. Hope most of them are clear. What planning needs to be done? Well, at 25 200 to 180 breaks, blindly sell the Nifty until 25 320, or similarly 370 crosses. Stop losses should be wide, buy the puts, premium should be high, book partial profits, take your cost out, hold if you have a conviction until the larger degree targets are reached. If we break 25 to 180 to 200, 25,060 is the first target. Make profits there. Hold out of the money puts whatever the profits you have until 25 370 crosses. Downside we can see much more downside of 24 800, 24 300 levels can be seen. Well, in that case, 25 440 or 370 and 440 crosses, then buy the call options for 100 points target, 25 540. Then on the next leg of advance can take based on the market evaluation. That would be the strategy. Case 1, case 2 are the strategies. Note I am discussing with you guys. It is not the one point of trade. What we are discussing, both the scenarios, what can be traded tomorrow or positional lasting trend, that is on a weekly chart 335. I am telling that's what I feel would be the ideal trade opportunity. 335 could be the scenario, and also the candle based calculations I have given on the positional and daily basis, a simplistic methods what we have used. So this is where one needs to understand and act upon to gain the access of the trading for tomorrow. Let us see the bank nifty analysis. My dear friends, bank nifty is quite strong. This is one of the indices where I see some point of traction. If we cross an ending diagonal or we don't cross, it's a bigger question here. If it's an ending diagonal, or else if we are making ending diagonal, 61,200 volts to be the key. 61,200, we have seen a good bullish candle in the last week contrarily, but still, if we are considering ending diagonal A B C D E, 61 200 top can be tested, and there can be a strong reversal in the form of ending diagonal in the banks. So that is the structure of the bank nifty. 61 200 can be the top, and similarly this 58 200 what we have made a bottom is the important point of confluence. Well, now exactly 60,200 and 59,200 is the range, or 59,000 is the range. 59,200 to 59,000 is the range basically. 59,000 to 60,200 is the range, the band what it is happening, the trading band for the bank nifty in the shorter term perspective. So one needs to act accordingly, similarly to that fashion. So this is the band for the bank nifty. Either way, breakout has to happen. It's exactly trading in between, my dear friends. It's quite tricky scenario on the weekly basis, as I said. But we might have left with a small move. If there is a parabolic rise and a breakout of the wedge happens, then there would be a walk. 75,000 is on the card. Similarly, in the fin nifty perspective, maximum can be 28,400 even on a bullish case scenario. But if we break these lows, my dear friends, mark the words, if we break these lows, 26,700 levels, another 500, 600 points, it is on for a toss. If we break the levels, we are on for a toss, my dear friends. A mid-cap Nifty also could be forming a irregular flat. A mid-cap Nifty also, that is the important key structure for the mid-cap Nifty. This candle has to be crossed. 13,600 to 13,700 levels has to be crossed. If it is a 335, then what we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the pullback is there. If we break 13,200, then the wave 3 would start. Wave 3 would start in the mid cap nifty. Wave 3 starts, then the pullback irregular flat again. ABC irregular flat can take it towards 10,000 zones, 10,000 zones, or even if it ends higher, it can be around 10,800. Irregular flat is clearly in making for the mid cap nifty. That's what I feel as the chart hint. I'm not clear about the energy index. I would rather avoid. Similarly, Sensex is equivalent to Nifty. PSU banks are on the verge of a final closure of a fifth. Final closure of a fifth. PSU banks are on the verge of a final closure. See, one, two, three, four, five. At least here again a five-wave advance is there. That has been a parabolic rise. So a correction is due in the PSU banks as well. Bank X, I don't want to take a call. Metal index has seen the parabolic rise. We need to see how there might be a pause in the metal index. Pharma, if it takes a halt, one more leg of advance can be there. ABC could have completed the rise, but then it can take its own time before getting into the larger degree advance. Again, one more leg is due. Pharma, I expect the fifth is due, third or fifth is due. So still, but the correction is on the cards. Consolidation can happen. FMCG, there can be a pullback. We have formed a hammer until the lows are broken. There can be a pullback in the FMCG. 50,000 holds the key. Auto index, there can be a pullback, but the pullback could be weak. 27,600. Any touches, we would break this 26,300 levels. Auto is looks not in a great shape for me. So this is the overall indices view also what we have discussed. Any doubts regarding the tomorrow's trends, what needs to be done, how we need to plan out? Just I am explaining the market trends, what can be there for tomorrow, what to plan for the trades for tomorrow. It is not like any teaching, it's like tomorrow what to plan, like pre-budget analysis markets. We are understanding the market trends. Hope you guys are clear. See, I am going to repeat again the Nifty's perspective, the Nifty trend. Basically, Nifty is in a 335 structure. If Nifty breaks in that scenario, Nifty is in the range of 25,200 to 440, smaller range. 25,000 to 25,540 is the bigger range. If we break 25,200, buy the puts in the Nifty. Volatility would be high. Keep chipping in profits. If you are doubled your money, then book 50% of the lots, then hold on with the cost stop loss. If we break 25,440, then only I would assume the buying for the Nifty to be witnessed. This is the structure, and the Elliott wave structure 335 flat correction is on the cards. See, this could be the structure. What could be there in making for the mid cap Nifty or Nifty? Even if it is a 335, this can be the probability. High is broken, low also is broken, kinds of a flats. So extension and the reversal. Hope all of you are clear with the corrective structure what I explained in the starting of the video. You will get a recording, you can watch out that in the video. So this is how the trends in the markets are happening. For tomorrow what needs to be done, that's what we are discussed in the Nifty. Now I am going to give a preview on the option Hydra, what it is, how it is. See, if you want to be a successful trader in options, allied options mentorship learning is very much important. Webinars is hosting it. I am Raju Angadi Vishwanath, a mentor, SEBI registered research analyst. I trade mostly in index options. I am a certified financial technician from IFTA US and also a chartered market technician from MTA US. So I trained more than 5,000 plus students, novice traders, and professional traders. That's a small brief. I my nature of trading is discretionary based on price action and Elliott waves. I use lot of softwares, but currently I use TradingView. So, what is the essential to trade options? Understanding the call options, put options, basics one needs to understand. One needs to understand the trend, like how we are defined the trend now on the Nifty. That we need to understand the trend analysis and the range and trading within the zone. How much quantity to buy in the options is also very much important. See what one needs to understand, how much quantity to buy based on the capital what you have, that is called as position sizing. Options data, liquidity, how much is it? Index options are usually liquid, some out of the money stock options are not liquid. You should not trade where there is difficulty to exit. How much margin is required for buying a options? Trading within the zone, within ourselves, because market is in unstructured environment. We need to define our trading range and act upon it. Then there are certain secrets, psychological aspects to become a successful trader. Also, option chain analysis is an important part of options trading, buying options particularly. One needs to understand. Selling also option chain analysis is required. And before getting into the trading of options, one needs to understand the structure of the markets and act upon it. Also, we need to understand the volatility and its use, because if in volatile markets we can identify and act upon to make profits in options. Option geeks, how it works, at the money, in the money, out of the money options. What is the probability? What is the theta? What is the vega? How the gamma works, and what is the delta? All the geeks we need to decode. Understanding the supply demand aspects, how to identify the key trading clusters, option strikes, which option strikes to select is also important in options trading. Beyond that, we all know put call ratio, option chain analysis, open interest. But we all use pr- volume weighted PCR and option chain data calculations and open interest calculations. But if you combine with price, how to do that, that gives different results, and how to use it we need to know. See, different real-time trading strategies like nested price action, like price action, price behavior. How one needs to change the internals and the behavior of the price action. We need to know while trading, because as you have seen on in our live YouTube, how we showcase the options and the nested price action with exact reversal points. The trading clusters, what we call it as smart PF, a strategy to identify the important zones of reversal. There are 4 to 5 methods which combined together would give us the exact point of reversal or entry. How the revamped indicators and price boxes with the fib concepts will help you build a strategy to the exact precision and the behavior with charts. Stockometer analysis is how to pick a stock. There are methods, and how to identify the key stocks where there is a reversal and you can capture the trends to make money. Multi-bagger buying option strategies, that is as zeta, particularly how you identify the multi-baggers in options with low risk high reward. Trading exhaustion is the exact reversal point strategy where risk reward ratio is 1 is to 5 or more, that kind of exhaustion point. Low risk high reward trading strategy, 1 is to 3, 1 is to 5 risk reward ratio is the exhaustion point where there is a quick reversal. From there you can capitalize from that retracement. That is what it's advanced level strategies, that is options elite. So, are you guys ready for this complete nuts and bolts of option trading mentorship? A light mentorship program organized by webinars to learn, trade, and prosper, a proven successful system. Like, why do most of the traders fail is not having a structured strategy, emotional trading, no real time guidance, and lack of risk, money, and trade management. That is why traders fail. Ultimate solution is here. We provide you the structured learning path for 30 plus hours of learning, proven buying strategies, live market. We handhold you with a live market, live trading sessions in the real time market scenario for every day 1 hour. Discipline and risk control, we are going to guide you with the real strategies. It's a elite program, one of its kind in India, one of the only buying option trading programs with a mentorship program, which many programmers and traders, they scared to teach buying options. But we, what we teach is what we practice in our research. We give continuously, we have expertise in buying options. What we pick the trades are particularly our YouTubers and our premium group members, they know that live trading sessions, real time, real market case studies, 30 plus hours of structured learning, 20 plus hours of live trading room every day, 1 hour live trading room. Whatever you learnt in the workshop, you will be applying it, simple repeatable framework on your own, would be taught from an expert. Myself, Raju Angadi Vishwanath, a SEBI registered research analyst, a chartered market technician, and a certified financial technician with 15 plus years of experience in the industry. uh, Exclusive daily live market sessions, learn while you trade with a real time support with us. You will gain the access whatever you learned with the practical application in the private live trading room. It's not on the public YouTube. Confident trade execution you are going to get with the learning plus earning. Learn, earn, and prosper. Consistent decision making, controlled risk, better returns. See, long term success trading mindset, the DNA of trading, what we need to change is what we are going to discuss. There is a limited offer, only 50 seats are available. Actually, for 1 month of mentorship with 1 month of live trading room, it costs around 20,000 plus GST. Today, you are going to get it at 12,500 plus GST. The offer will be valid for today. Join the webinars Elite Mentorship. Enroll now. Trade smarter, trade confidently. Your trading transformation journey starts now, my dear friends. Are you guys willing to change your trading mindset? Visit optionhydra.com. Here is the website. Visit optionhydra.com. You are going to get the complete details of the workshop. Any more queries, you can get that mentor details, you can get the comprehensive plan details, even on the FAQs, everything. Apart from that, still you want the support, you can contact the mentioned number here in the optionhydra.com. So guys, say yes in the chat box. How many of them are ready to become a champion option trader, buying option trader with me? You are going to learn 1 month completely exclusive Option Hydra mentorship program with the insider live trading rooms. Yes, Mr. Janardhan has said yes. You can contact the webinars team and communicate with us. We can start the journey together in the live trading room as well as the exclusive strategies in the insider trading room. Say yes in the chat box, my dear friends. How many of them are ready? Yes, yes, Mr. Janardana, you can buy it online. For those who are serious, those who are really interested to go through option Hydra, so this is the website. I'll share the link. How many of them are ready? Say yes in the chat box. It's a quick decision making. You are going to make or lose in one or two trades. 12,500 is not a big deal plus GST. The 1 month of live mentorship you are going to get with the live trading room. Complete comprehensive strategies, whatever I learned from the 15 years, I'm going to teach you. I'm not scared about sharing a secret strategy to you guys because more I teach, more I practice myself. So, are you guys ready? Say yes in the chat box. Yes, Mr. Deepesh Thakkar is ready. You can contact the optionhydra.com, visit and contact the webinars team. Another 5 minutes. You can do the payment and send a screenshot also. Today the offer is valid up to only 50 members. After that, the offer gets invalidated and it's 20,000 plus GST. Only for 50 members or elite members we are offering this. Yes, definitely. Time schedule, calendar, everything is available in the optionhydra.com, sir. From 7th of, okay, Mr. Duna also has said yes, on the 7th of February the workshop starts. We'll be having a off on the 15th February because of the eve of Mahashivratri. It will be a 5 continuous sessions on the Saturdays and Sundays, and also you will be having the complete live trading room, private live trading room for 1 hour from 11 to 12 or 10:30 to 11, 10 to 10:30 to 12 with me. A serious traders, those who want to apply completely a comprehensive workshop, say yes in the chat box. It's on Saturday and Sunday, both the days, sir. You'll get a recording for 1 year. The access would be there for 1 year. You can also feel free to contact the traders at team on any queries. Here is the mentioned numbers around 10:30 to 5 p.m. 10 to 5 usually it would be 10:30 or 10. The timings would be scheduled. So any more queries on the option Hydra, my dear friends? If you are really keen on learning the real-time option trading strategies and application with me, definitely I'm there to help you out for a whole month. Complete schedule is there in the optionhydra.com, sir. It's a 5 days of weekend training. like Feb 7th and 8th, 14th, then 21st and 22nd. It's a 5 days of learning completely comprehensively you will be having. Live trading classes would be there from 11 to 12, sir. Usually 10:30 to 11:30 or 11 to 12 every day. We will be having a live trading classes. Weekend classes we would be having at 10:30 to 5:30 every weekend. 10:30 to Saturday and Sunday. 7th, 8th, 14th, 21st, and 22nd. The 5 days session it would be. Hope Mr. Deepesh Thakkar you are clear. Any more doubts? Still, there is a time left, my dear friends. So many of you are interested in the option Hydra mentorship. For today, the offer is there 12,500 plus GST. It's just hardly two trades where you can gain the complete access and learn on yourself, act on yourself, trade on yourself. Self trading with confident long term trading success. We are doing the whole month of mentorship for you at just only 12,500 plus GST. Any one of you is really interested, please contact the webinars team or any questions. Another 5 minutes I am here. Please feel free to ask any questions if you have. I hope there are not many questions regarding the option Hydra. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact on the number of the webinars or else I have shared the trader set number as well. Please contact us. We are there to help you. This is the webinars number. Note it down 8550 828 828. Also, you can contact on traders at team with option Hydra workshop. Here is the mentioned contact number. So buying options, I would recommend 50,000 to 1 lakh to start with. But if you have a disciplined approach, then you need to have 50,000 to 1 lakh at least for start the trading. Ideally, I would recommend 1 lakh rupees. Any more questions, my dear friends? Yes, yes, it will be on index options, stock options, and a mix of it. I hope there are no more questions. Shall we wind up for the day? So this one session you will call back. Great. It was nice connecting with you guys. If you really want to become a professional option trader, Option Hydra is a place where we are doing a 1 month of live mentorship as well as the power pack sessions with real time market trading strategies. What you are going to learn with us, it's a comprehensive workshop. Completely, you are going to get the Details of the whole workshop, from nuts and bolts of option trading, you are going to learn exclusive planned strategies here. Feel free to contact us. I shared your contact details if you are really willing to join. If you want to join the advisory desk, you can contact us on the below mentioned number. You don't want learning, you want only research or calls, we have a plan for you. If you want only calls or a research desk, you can get in touch with us on the above mentioned number. That's it. Thank you everyone. See you all hopefully in the next week's webinar.